So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Just as I was editing this video, the copyright on my World Beyond video got released because I disputed it, and it got released because, my Walking Dead World Beyond reaction was copyright blocked, but the block has been released because I disputed it, so I'll link it I guess down below, but it's back up on YouTube. Yay, good days, finally something going right, thank God. So if you guys want to watch the Walking Dead World Beyond reaction, the link is below. It's on YouTube, so just search my channel, I guess. But yeah, there was copyright issues for World Beyond this week. So I'm just really glad that it's back up, and yeah. Fear has really taken a different turn. It's just this season feels different. There's a different vibe. We've lost the kind of visual filter that there used to be on the show. The characters have separated, but there's still that kind of sense of community. There's a sense of, it's like the domino effect. You just know if something happens to one character, it's going to affect a whole lot of others. I like that we're keeping that vibe, we're keeping that feel, but it does feel fresh, it does feel different, and I think some sort of a change was needed, and I think this could be it. Virginia's little sister is something that just, I don't know, it made me laugh because as soon as I saw her, I just knew she's got to be related to Virginia somehow. And everyone else that I've spoken to has had the same kind of conclusion, I guess. As soon as that little girl came on with her little bangs or her little fringe, whatever you want to call it, with a little bit of hair hanging down. I usually have one, but my hair was uncooperative today, so I just said, bye, bitch. Yeah, when she had her little hair hanging down, I was like, she's got to be something to Virginia. And she was. Daniel is... I had a feeling he was pulling a fast one because he's Daniel. You know, that motherfucker just comes up with answers to everything. He's a smart dude. I do like that we have adapted this. Like I said in the reaction, it feels like everybody's adapted kind of like a new persona, but like not really, because it feels like everyone is just kind of reverting back to the dark versions of themselves. We saw Daniel do it, where he's kind of forgetting his memories, but he's watching everything that's going on around him. He's keeping an eye on everything and everyone, and it's sneaky. You got Strand, who first of all was all, Alicia, we need to stick together because you make me remember who I am. And then he was all, Alicia, get the fuck away from me because you make me remember who I am and I don't want to be him. So, I think it's interesting that we've already kind of brought Morgan back into their storyline now too. I thought we'd wait a little bit longer until we kind of reintroduce him back to all of us. But Daniel kind of straight off the bat being like, oh yeah, Morgan, yeah, I thought it was you she was looking for. That kind of had me like, okay. Everything is starting to lace together and make sense. As for like Strand being the new leader of the group, I said it in the reaction video, and like I'll say it again here. I feel like I trust Strand at this point in time. If he told me like, oh yeah, I'm going to send you away because I got to do something, but like I'll be in touch, I would just trust him and believe him. Now it's going to lead to something messy, and then you got to take into consideration the longer somebody is with a group or away from you, the longer they can kind of like adapt to their ways or whatever. So it makes me wonder, will Strand lose himself completely if he stays here alone? If he does become like leader of, what is it, she has him like as like leader of her army or something like that, will the power go to his head? Will he kind of like that forget who he is and just become part of her fucking squad? So I guess that's going to be cool to watch play out. I don't want a big showdown between our group. So like, do you know what I'm saying? Like if Strand breaks off and then decides I'm going to go be evil for a while. Because why not? It's a Wednesday and it's kind of quiet. Spice things up a little bit. Seeing him come up against our group would just, it would be rough. That is probably going to be something they're going to toy around with in the future. The idea of like serious conflict like that within our group. Now we still haven't seen what happened. Oh God, what's her name? Was it Grace, the pregnant woman? We still don't know where John, Dory or June are. That's hard to say. John, Dory, June. I'm guessing that will just be explained in further episodes. But like I said, I do like that we are kind of keeping it anthology feel, or we're keeping a more anthology feel to the season. But I feel like we're already kind of starting to bring everyone in together. You know, like Morgan has now kind of hooked up with Daniel. Not in that way. I mean, he might have, but we didn't see it. Alicia is now seemingly going away somewhere. Is she going to meet up with Grace and June, John, maybe? Charlie's still around the camp, right? She wasn't... Yeah, I'm just kind of skimming through the episode there. She wasn't sent away, so is Strand gonna, like, I don't know, find use for her somehow? I feel like we started the season strong and we're still kind of maintaining that bar. I am excited to see where everyone else has been, because you guys know John and June are like, I love them so much it's not even funny, okay? So I'm excited to see where they've been, what they've been up to. They better be together, because like if they've been separated, I get that was the whole selling point of like the finale of last season, that everyone split up, but now everyone's starting to come back together again, and I'm like, you better put John and June back together or I'm gonna headbutt my screen. That's, I guess, just my little talky bit on this. I'm gonna do this every week because I feel like it's easier to sit and talk about an episode once you've seen it. You guys know reactions, at least for me, it's my first viewing of the episode, so I'm not going to pick up on everything. Stuff is going to slip over my head, and I'm not going to get everything said that I want to get said. So I might do these little chat videos every week, as I have been. And it's a great way as well for me to fill you guys in if stuff gets blocked. Which it will. As always, you guys, if you want to keep up with me, please follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, because with Twitter more so. Because, again, I was inundated with comments yesterday about, like, Fear, where's Fear? Not Fear, Walking Dead World Beyond, because it was blocked. Yeah, I know. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date and you want to know what's going on, make sure you follow me on Twitter, because I'm always over there bitching about something. And the link to my Patreon is also down below, where I do a reaction to a whole bunch of shows. This month we started up reactions for American Horror Story, Riverdale, Haunting of Hill House and Good Omens, and next week is Halloween week, so there's going to be a Halloween movie reaction put up each day in the run up to Halloween. There's a whole bunch of videos over there, and there's never a goddamn issue over there, which is why I love Patreon so fucking much. I do keep everything up on Patreon because YouTube with copyright is an absolute shit show. I'm not even getting into that right now because it'll seriously piss me off, but yeah, the link to my Patreon is down below if you would like to check it out and support me. I would really appreciate that, and if not, that's grand too. All the relevant links are down below anyway. Yeah, I guess that's it until next week. So yeah, be good, and I'll talk to you guys soon.